How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Arizona State Dynasty here on the channel, and we are in week 5. We sit at 1-2 as we get ready to take on Baylor, and they are 3-1. So we are looking to turn things around after that heartbreaking loss to Kansas. Really hoping for something a little bit better. And it's an important visit because we do have some players that are making their way to campus this week. We have Warner and Grover. Both of these guys have already verbally committed, but this could be a good chance to get a couple of hard commits. But the real big visit that we want to focus on and we want to make sure that we impress is, of course, Willie Osborne. He is in town, and he is the 4-star gym wide receiver that we are in a fight with Georgia Tech. We've also got Tyrone Scales coming in for a visit, but I don't really think that one's going to. We'll keep him on the board, but I don't really think anything's going to pan out. This is who we want. We want Willie Osborne. He is down to his top 3 teams, it looks like. And it's really just us and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's not, someone that we should take, or competition that we should not take lightly. This is going to be a big deal for us. So, we have a lot to look forward to in this game against Baylor. Looking at Baylor here, we are going to look at their schedule. Of course, you guys know how we're doing, but Baylor's sitting at 3-1. They won their first 3, week 1 against number 24 Auburn, 33-28, barely hanging on. Then they beat FCS Midwest 45-14. Then they went and took on Louisiana Tech at home, and they won that one 38-15. They lost their first conference game to Colorado 37-21. We are really, really hoping that maybe we can make it 2 conference game losses for the Bears. And looking at player stats, let's see kind of how things are going. They're, of course, led by quarterback DJ Lagway. He's going to run. He is going to throw some touchdowns. And he's only thrown 7. Well, only 7, I say. He has thrown 5 interceptions. Not as many as we have, obviously, but there you guys see that. Michael Turner leads the way in rushing yards. DJ Lagway, though, is, up there, right? Top 5? Yeah, it's number 4. So that will be something to look out for. But Baylor's, they're playing pretty good football right now. Obviously, they had that first game against Auburn, and that's good to come in and get a win at. But, still, like Louisiana Tech, not necessarily the best competition. And FCS Midwest is, well, whoever that would be, whatever FCS school they'd be playing in real life. But still, I'm sure they feel pretty good so far about their season. And then we aren't playing great football, so we better, be better, is all I can say. Here you guys see their receiving statistics there. Freeman is the guy to look out for. And then, of course, on the defensive side, you've got Devin Turner leading the way in tackles. And then you've got Colby McAllister with 2 interceptions on the season. So it should be a good matchup. We'll see how it goes. Baylor in the past, as in last year, gave me some trouble. And I'm a sucker for any team that has green and gold. So we'll see kind of how things go. So let's jump into the action. Alright, we are at home for our second home game of the season. And our 4th game of the year. Week 5 is underway as both teams take the field. Baylor at 3-1. We are at 1-2. Hoping to get back to 500. Cutter Boley looking to improve from his last start. 3 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Things have to get better, you'd hope, but we'll have to just see. Reed Harris is the guy to watch, according to EA. And I don't know, I don't think I got Reed Harris and Amari Miller confused, but Reed Harris is number 3, Amari Miller is number 4, and number 5, Lyrique Rawls with the pick 6, as we take a quick 10-0 lead here to start this game. So if I get them confused, just know that that's probably going to happen. And if I did it already, just get used to it, I guess. They'll probably both be out of here by the season's end. There's a nice first down for Baylor as they look to kind of get the offense going, and they will. 2nd and 2. Lagway looking to throw, and he will get it out just in time for the first down. They're in midfield now, throwing over the middle, and it gets knocked away. And they are sitting at 2nd and 1. Or I guess it got caught. As I'm recording this, my game is a little bit choppy on my editing software. It kind of tends to get that way, so bear with me, I guess. Hopefully it smooths out once it's rendered. All right, Lagway tries to keep it himself, and he gets brought down, and that's some nice defense from our boys. We go to the 2nd quarter now, and Cutter Boley almost throws a pick, but makes the catch, and it's 2nd and inches. But Boley gets brought down by this Baylor Bear defense. So what was 2nd and inches is now a 3rd and 9, and we're going to get some of that yardage back. We're going to go for it 4th and 5. Boley looking to throw over the middle, and he does hang on. Reed Harris with the first down. Hand off to JBJ up the middle. He's going to pick up a few just to move the chains. That's what we kind of did this whole game, is we played with like a lot of small chunk plays. And that's just kind of how I play this game, because it is a little bit hard to see for me. So that's kind of I guess the brand of football you can expect. Interceptions and small plays. Boley looking to throw. He's got Harris. I don't actually know which one that was, but maybe it'll show us. It does not. Regardless, 17-0 ASU as we play on. Baylor with the ball. Lagway looking to throw over the middle. And wow, what a play. Our defender was just like, nope, no, I don't feel like it. But it is a fumble recovery. Owen Long actually gets the fumble recovery. And we have the ball right back. That is one bright spot about this defense. They sure help us, but we give it right back to Baylor. And that is Cutter Boley's first pick of the game, maybe? So that sucks. Momentum killer right there. Now Lagway looking to throw. Gets open. Throws over the middle. And again, a nice chunk play from Baylor. And they are threatening here in the red zone. Hand off to the running back, Michael Turner, and he picks up a lot of yardage right there, 1st and goal. This defense, though, has been good at stopping, offenses down at the goal line. We did a pretty good job of it last week against Kansas, and we're going to do it here. 2nd and goal on the 4. Lagway hands it off to Michael Turner, and he gets wrapped up immediately. 3rd and goal. Baylor looking to answer to this quick 17-0 lead that Arizona State has gotten. Michael Turner up the middle, spins, and finds his way in. We just did not have anybody there. And Michael Turner with his first touchdown of the season. 17-7 with about half of this second quarter, first half to go. Boley on the run, on the move, throws his 2nd interception of the game. Baylor in prime scoring territory right now. Lagway keeps it on the option. He doesn't get very far. In fact, he loses a couple of yards. 2nd and 12. Turner with it again. He has nowhere to go, and they lose 2 more yards. So this defense backing him up. 2 running backs on the field now for Baylor. Lagway looking to throw to the left. He gives it to Michael Turner, and he is stopped 4th and 11, but they're going to go for the field goal on the 30-yard line, and it is good. So Baylor making it interesting. 10-point lead, or set 10-17. And 1st and goal here to end the first half. Baylor looking to tie this one up. Michael Turner, again, just waltzes in. He's having himself a fantastic night. So 2 touchdowns, first 2 of the year for the running back. To Turner again, and he gets brought down. Took 2 of our defenders to get him down this time, but we do 2nd or 3rd and 14 now. And to Turner, he breaks that first tackle, but he can't break away. So another field goal try for the Baylor Bears. It's good. I wish I could make field goals. That'd be nice. So 20-17, a Baylor lead. We did bring Carter Boley out, and Mikey Kane is in. He doesn't have as good of an arm, but he is a little bit faster, and he does have a little bit higher awareness. So we'll see what he can do. Hands off to JBJ. Also, something to note, I did change some of my auto subs. So we're basically keeping everybody fresh, but I want to see more Kyson Brown out here. So I might change the running backs to grinding it out. But I know for like our defense, I want to keep them fresh. And what a catch! And he almost scores! Amarian Miller! Down on the 1-yard line, and JBJ just brings it in. I don't mind having him play more, snaps, but I like Kyson Brown a lot too. I think we have a good 1-2 halfback tandem. Anyways, we take a 24-20 lead. Lagway keeps it. Has time to throw over the middle, and it's picked off again. Nowhere for him to go this time. But the Sun Devils with their 2nd interception of the game. And we are in business. Maybe. We'll see. We weren't in business last time. And in fact, if I can recall, I don't think much comes of that possession. This might be the same possession. I don't think so, though. Regardless, we do add some insurance. So whether or not I think we punted the kick away. I could go back and look, but whatever. We go to the 4th now. 3 minutes to go. We are up by 11. Lagway looking to throw, and he just misses. 2nd and 10 now. 2 running backs on the field. And he hands it off to someone, but it is no good. They're going to quickly call a hurry-up play. And I don't know. I feel like 3rd downs scare me. They tend to make good plays. Lagway looking to get open. He finds his man, breaks 1 tackle, and almost with the 4th down. But they're going to go for it. They have to at this point. And they've got to save as much clock as possible. 4th and 1. Throw to the receiver. He breaks 1 tackle. Or is that Turner? I can't tell. Anyways, y'all, it's so choppy on my editing software. It's kind of hard. But regardless, it is a Baylor 1st down as they work their way midfield. Lagway looking to throw, gets hit, but gets the ball up and into the air, and it is caught for a Baylor touchdown. What a throw from DJ Lagway. And Baylor has made it interesting. Arizona State on the verge of blowing another lead. It's a field goal game. 1:40 to play. He makes the catch. 1st and goal for Baylor. Another collapse from this ASU. Well, really, it's not the defense. Our defense is great. They are keeping us in games as Lagway is under a lot of pressure. Gets it out, but it is incomplete. But our offense is just so stagnant and stale, and I don't know what to do. I will say I've been trying to throw to our wide receivers a little bit more just to entice Willie Osmond, but, it's not working. All right, 3rd and goal. It doesn't matter. They can we're just trying to keep it, get a tie, and He does not catch it, so maybe we can block a field goal. But this is to tie it up with 40 seconds left in the fourth. We're going to possibly see some overtime football, but maybe they'll miss. And it's just in. So it was close. We got overtime. We start on the 25. We start with the ball first. Keen looking to throw over the middle. There's no one there. Almost threw a pick. Second down now. Looking to throw. Finding his man. He can't hang on. And doesn't quite get there. So we've got to go for the field goal. Here we go, y'all. Here's the kick. And it is just wide. You've got to be kidding me! Oh my god, y'all. I almost rage quit. So now we've got to hold Baylor here and try to force a second overtime. And they have all the momentum. It has drastically swung their way. Lagway looking to throw. He's not under any pressure, but he does not catch it. 3rd and 7. Hands off to Turner. He has so much room. Where are our players? 1st and goal. It doesn't matter. A field goal wins it. We've got to just hope for a pick or something. But it is a touchdown. And did Michael Turner do it again? No, I don't think so. I think it's someone else. Regardless, it is a Baylor Bears comeback victory. They improved to 4-1. What a fourth quarter for Baylor. And just again, stale, stagnant offense for us. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm sure I'll probably let Keene start against Hawaii, but do I let Boley start and see if he can bounce back? There's not much of a ratings difference between the two. Boley's an 80, Keene's a 79. But man, we just can't score. Alright. Well, we might as well, move on. Some things of note. Larique Rawls won Player of the Week for both the Big 12 and National. And we're going to move on from Willie Osmond. He verbally committed to Tech. We got a couple of hard commits ourselves, but Timmy Warner, the guys who verbally committed, they all got... they all committed. We'll go over that in the beginning of the Hawaii video. But, yeah, we just decided to move on from Osmond. He verbally committed to Tech. I don't think we can win that one. So that really sucks. I looked at scouting some quarterbacks and some wide receivers to see just if there anybody of value left that doesn't have offers or whatnot. But I couldn't really find anything. So we're just going to run with what we've got and see kind of what's next. But we do take on Hawaii. They are 5-0 somehow. I wonder what their schedule looks like, but whatever. I feel like this is a make or break game. If we can't win this game, I think our season's pretty much over. I know it's not a conference game, but it's Hawaii. We can beat Hawaii. So that's going to do it, you guys. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's not great football, but you know what? It's entertaining, maybe. Anyways, y'all, I will catch you guys later. We'll have week 6 action taking on Hawaii. And with that, I'll see y'all. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.